Hi guys, welcome to a new video. As you might see, the board is empty and no track properly laid. That's because this afternoon I was setting up my proper railway, and because I wasn't satisfied with my earlier build during last week, so I got the platforms set up over here. If I can zoom them down without breaking the leg off the tripod, but yeah, it's just there, as you can see. So that's the two platforms I'm setting up at the moment. And what you can see is the other half of the board not got anything attached to it at the moment. It's because the railway is under some maintenance at the moment. So loads of the railways are not, well, my model railway is not due to being operational at the moment for a lot of them, because I'm doing some maintenance on it to make sure everything's going to be working properly before any new trains for this year are going to be operational on this layout for my new class 43 sets, or maybe the odd steam or something. But today we're going to be running the HSTs to the steam engines today, and of course, as over time and things are changing on the railways, the HSTs on the main line are going. But you know, this carriage I'm trying my hand right now, which is the one with the lights, I wanted to run it, but however, I think if I did that, then problems might occur if I do so. Any weekend plans this weekend? Well, not really. I might go down to Dawlish and spend some hours there. Hopefully the weather's suitable for it, and everything else. Hopefully I will get some hours down there to film. Got my castles there. I got my 57. I got my class 43 188A. And of course we got the 43 187 kind of castle. They're both going to be operational today, as well as the 57. We're also going to be operation with the Intercity HST, which I saw some last year, when they did a retirement of the cross country sets. Any particular cross country HST packs I'm going to be getting this year? Yes, I'm hoping to at least get the cross country HST if I can this summer, as well as the East Coast and a Belgian set. I'm hoping at least get those free. That's my main plan for this year in the summer, is to get those free, and hopefully we will get that working and get it going. And the only other one I really want to get running today is the 87. I think it's the 87. I can't remember entirely, but this is the other one I want to get running today. It's the 87. The boats are blue and yellow from the 1980s period, and that's going to be running alongside the other sets I got planned for running today. So got a couple of different trains are going to be running today because complete change in the railway. What else is planned? Well, is I'm going to coach down using these messes that I left from tidying the board earlier. I'm going to get this sort of moved and shifted over to that side, because at least that way we've got some space to put these sidings in, which need to go down here. I need to put a siding down here, and I need to put a siding down around here, but I think for the video purposes, because some of you guys want to see more of the trains than putting them out together, then which a lot of people do seem to prefer me to do, but I've got to put these tracks together before we can actually get them running. So we need to get the tracks put in. When is the Dreamloud going to come out? Guys, honestly, that is something I am building towards to build my dream layout. It's not exactly easy to build my dream layout. But however, like any motorway enthusiast person, or you know, any other above that, it's building a railway to your dream layout to be something unusual is not an easy going task for any motorway enthusiast. From building their dream layout to going out and seeing the real trains, seeing the real trains that put in something special. There's any special sets I'm looking forward to this year? Well, there's one particular I'm looking forward to. It's the Class 43 Midland Pullman set. Being it, that is the one I'm looking forward to the most, I think. Why that one? Well, it's mainly because I don't see any other 43s going through Dawlish anymore. I mean, we're heading towards March, and we're heading towards March and April, and then, yeah, the rallies don't get very interesting out of season anymore. They used to, when the 43s were still operational through Devon and Cornwall, but kind of sad that the 43s used to have been built in Britain back in the late 70s. You just, you know, something about the 43s just outstand, you know, the modern trains, because, well, they just hold a special thing for me, which some people might find that weird. However, as I say, what I'm looking forward to is the Midland Pullman. And I am looking forward to order some of my 43s, my new ones for this year. But it's not the same as like going out and seeing them on the main line. My best memories would be going on the 43s, going from, say, like, I don't know, going from Plymouth to Dawlish on Flex to to Dawlish, and you can just travel on them comfortably, and you can go and film them from Dawlish, and they go round towards Plymouth and all that, and everyone will be cheering, enjoying seeing them. But someone comes along and starts to upgrade them, because some of them are heading towards 60, 70 years old, and they're still running very well, even though it's by their age. Need a light down here. And yes, as I was saying many times, but 43s for many people, and look, it's more on trains. I mean, that art from the days when British Railways, when they first put into service by British Railways, and when they got sponsored by the other companies like Virgin, East Coast, Coast Country, GNR, Grand Central, and of course Coast Country, as well as Great Western Railway Services, as well as many other sets like, what's that called, the company's name, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but there's also Network Rail 1, which it's nice to see when I have the option to see it, but I just don't get the option to see it very often. But I do get the option to see that one a bit more often than some of the others. It's nice to see some castles go down into Devon in the summer. I don't think it's necessarily going to be the case, I don't think, this year. Because the Germans seem to be taking priority for a lot of the routes. I think the 43s deserve to run the local routes like Plymouth to Penzance, but maybe sometimes they can run from Plymouth to Dawlish up to Exeter St David's, and then they can turn around at Exeter St David's and they go back again. At least that way they got a bit more capability of running the sets between Devon and Cornwall. Lined up. It's really difficult trying to get around all these sets when I'm leaning over beside the railway, and my shadow by the main light above me is literally shadowing over my where I can see the line, because it's not going to be simple building a stream layout up of mine. What's the first train's going to be moving today? Well, let's get the controller on. Let's see if we've got some life in it. And controller. Apparently we haven't, because this is just come undone again. I mean, trains are not going to run without that connection. I've got sparking on. Hopefully we should have some power. Is there anything connected down there? Everything should be operational, but I've not seen any life at all. Doesn't seem to be nothing coming through. I do physically nothing. We should have some light.
Yeah.
Ain't got round that far. But we'll see if she gets round further. That's my plan. Get her moving properly. Come on. There should be some life in the railway. Operational. But there's nothing so far. There's nothing. Start to think maybe there's some connection issue between the tracks, between one end to another. I'm trying to find where the spark started from. Is it here? Is it deeper in? That's why there's nothing coming through on this power supply. Because nothing through here is. I heard some life then. I'm gonna see if we got anything else apart from this corner. That's the thing. Is to be trying to find the life in this thing. Yeah, I'm seeing the connection issue which is behind the camera. I'm kind of seeing where its weak point is, which is down here, leading up to the corner. And this corner is known to be an utter nightmare for signal issues down it. It means these signals can be a nuisance to remove. Hopefully we've got a better signal now going through the controller and going through the track, hopefully. And hopefully we won't get any more weird signal issues. I'm kind of hoping anyway. And seeing where the signal is. The issues around here. It's the underside of this controller. Well, kind of way it's leading. But we're going to put the cable back in. And put a joint back into the operation of the railway. And hopefully get some movement. I'll fix that when I get over there. Oh, dust. You gotta love it. Here she comes again. Right. So going to go forward to the station. I'll grab a train. Right, let's grab the carriages. Let's grab the 2 carriages for the castle. I'll get some close-up shots for you soon. Just gotta get our carriages on first. We'll do the castle set first, and then we'll do the GWR 57, put in the castle set. I'm gonna bear in mind that I have never seen 57 put in the castle set before. Have I seen my perfect round one build? Yes, I have. But, however, trying to create what I did before for the board at the moment is kind of hard. I want to get the cork down, and once I get the cork in, laying it down, I'm going to restart gluing it into place onto the board, and that way once the cork is down, I've got the ballast in, start spreading that down. And then when I've done that, then we can start working on wiring for these signals. But obviously before I have to do that, I'll need to start putting things out from the legs in this and put it higher up, close to the radio point. Now I'm going to go and move the camera out of the way. Take off the tripod. There we go. Just get some good shape to the going around on this round. And so far this video is 22 minutes just to sort out the issue on the WoW one. These trains there for I need to collect definitely are my favourite GWR 56. My favourite Class 43 and GWR Green is the castle set, and I'll tell you the reason why. Even though they used to run out of travel, it's because it's actually not going to see much land, very much rain more, because all these sold off from the country. Of course, if you don't get the opportunity to catch them now, then you might miss the opportunity to film them, then you're going to come out before you even know it. Everything just cleared and set forward together off to the railway, except in the Midland Pond one, and the airline, that one's been wonderful, so it was too expensive. Tell you what, I'm going to get one particular angle where it's just coming around. I'm going to get the close-up of her coming past the camera. It's not at the fastest speed, I'm not going to set it going faster, and even at a steady pace like this, which is good for them. So just bed in after a while and run properly in about several months. Because the railway hasn't been suited for it, and to be honest, I want to set on my dream route to properly get it all going. I put my plate paper in good condition. Just set my window so when I'm not in use. because more interstellars, staying out away, and the boots up there, they, you know, I can take them down when I'm film them, so I want to run my household trees and I want to put them on my layout. And just out in space for those 43, it's dedicated to 43 slots anyway, so it does not matter what other people think. And such content on my Mother Railway or my opinions with the 43 sets and all that. And that's the 43 in the phone, even though it's 80 years old and it's still got 2 money in Edinburgh, Glasgow, Aberdeen. So you tell me London going down to the season runs. It does not matter to me what I was going to say. Hopefully is now a favourite train and it gives me special meaning to me. I was sort of facing up on the travelling and I was travelling on a few weeks ago. It wasn't Cardiff House, I don't think it was. I think it was, I don't know that one. But I was on, I haven't seen Hampton Castles for quite a while. And I haven't seen what's that one called? It's not Melbourne Castle. I don't think I've got an Melbourne Castle. I think it's probably do have an Melbourne Castle. I've never seen it. Should be running around quite a lot today, all of them will be. We're going to stop her, get in front of the camera, I'll lean over and grab her, and we might stop her outside the platform. We're just going to stop her when it gets close to me, we'll take her off and then we'll put the 57 on, and just give that a short run really with the set, and with the 87 is going to be with the In-City. So we'll take the pack off of the 43. This is my most favourite 43 in the green livery, but I do love them all, of course. But what's that rattling noise? You know, that's a good point. Occasionally I notice it when the wheels are moving. When I'm holding the wheels, or the bogies, I think it's just mainly the coupling. Yeah, well, there is something. There's something rattling in there. I think it's the fan. If it wasn't the fan, there might be something else going on. That's why this thing is not always functional with its movement. But let's go grab 57. One of my older sets. It's the 57. Got it last time I went down to Kona Models, which I really want to revisit sometime this year. I haven't been down there in a while. Let's get 57 on the move. Get 43 training car on the back. I'll get some close-up shots again. And as I say that, she just disconnected from her coupling. Model railways just have their weak points. And the coupling, link couplings can be an utter nuisance at times. They really can. Yeah, I like to enjoy using playing set forward on the train or I'm not too sure. There goes again. Still all back on. There she goes. I'm just going to their best shots of the 43s. I try to see the other unusual ones. I'm not totally sure where this signal is going. I didn't find around here. It seems to be that. Yeah. It's the point. Points are known to cause problems. It seems to be the corner point is enough to make those now. Slow down. Hopefully it doesn't cause any more problems. Sometimes it didn't. Talking about targets, so. You can't win. I give you one big honest truth about known couplings with modern tracks, double O sets. The downside to the known couplings when they run on the trains with the carriages, that they do occasionally collide with each other. And I'm not saying that in fact of it's all about the trains that are the problem, but it's a fact of the trains can be temperamental with known couplings, especially on third or fourth radius at times. They shouldn't, because you know it's gentle radius curves, but it seems to, I don't know, it seems to just something about it just seems to be right, we'll go with the Intercity next. That's our next one to run. So we need British Rail, Blue and White, Buffy car, and first class. That's first, yep, definitely first class. Now we have got the one with lights, so my AC electric set and my AC electric 87, however, needs to be verified, and I'm going to put the buffet, well, the lighting carriage on today, see if you can manage at least 2 laps on it. I'm not going to overstretch this carriage today, because if it starts to short circuits again, then I know the light issues which is in the carriage itself and design of the pickups of the carriage itself is not great. I'm just going to be gentle, but not going to stretch her. And instantly the light one's done. This is the reason why I don't run this carriage very often with it, because there's so many faults with the carriage. The carriage just seemed to be an issue with the unit. I don't know why. Is it done this time without the carriage? I think it should be alright. I say that and then instantly the issues occur again. Right, let's try this again. This is only in 2-car formation, you should have no issues at all. Right, should we get some issues again? Seems to be current issue with this particular track issue, it's not the model. I think this particular unit is picking up more power than some of the other sets I own. Means that she often does seem to be very strange about how she runs with her set. I don't know why. It's a very strange thing that this train is doing. Yeah, it's not exactly the most reliable way of having a set, but I mean, I can't do much about it if something goes wrong. Right, yeah, Intercity has got a fault with the track. The track seems to be a signal issue, I don't know why. The only thing I can do before I swap her over to the 87 running this set, it's really hard to get angles at the moment. My body is not comfortable. Right, so well, the first class is going to go in the front. We're going to try this in a different format before we get the 87 out and run it. Now we're going to put the training car on the back as normal. Let's get that coupled up. It's got our red lights on, which is good. This needs to switch the control off while we put her power car on. How long is this video going to be? You're looking roughly about another half an hour before I end it off. So it's not too much longer, but it's, yeah. Again, I got some photos that she's running smoothly, but yep, she instantly died again. We did have us running smoothly earlier with the castle set. What's going on with her now? Very strange. Right, I'm just going to grab my 87 and connect her up to the train. Do we have a connection or a coupling for her? Well, I do have a coupling nearby. I remember having it ready for her. The thing is going to be at the front of this time of the unit. Stays that way. Anyway, it does occur in running operation with any of my sets. Either the castle sets or with any other set. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, it's not going to last too much longer with the filming tonight. I want to get this uploaded fairly soon, so, and you guys have seen the encounter of my issues I do sometimes get with the railway. It's not me directly causing the problem. It seems to be the connection with the controller to the track. Means that there's some signal issues between connections, which means they're not passing connections to each other properly. Which sometimes does occur when in operation. And as you can see, the 87 is running smoothly with it. However, as what you saw earlier, the City power car on the HST, I mean, if you're operating is really fine, but however, this rebuilt up track system, I don't get it, I don't know what to say about it. And this is really does not operate the whole lower power supply. I don't have to dig into this matter more before I can get anything to tap on it. And once we start building it, everything's going to be running well on it, I think so. But I'm going to grab the power a little bit more. So we can get this thing started. Let's just right, we're going to come to a stop, climb towards the platform. And we'll give one final go with the city before we almost wrap the thing up with 80 in the class 58 with its unusual carriages. But we're going to just have one more go with the city HST power cards, see if anything changes before we bring up the GNR HST, which is my first one I owned. But I want to try and get 2 laps of this one running before I can have the same track cycle on the car running. And that is, you can at least run at least 2 or 3 laps before I just am happy and see she's operational. But I'm just putting back on the board and she seems to be just non-resistant again. No, there's no clicking in there, so my only guess is maybe it's to do with the connections, maybe it might have to do with something else. The only thing I have noticed actually in this particular instance about this particular train, the colour scheme is nice, but however the inside there's no actual seat. There's a cab, but there's no seats inside the cab. Oops. Trying to pull that off, which is a bit strange. And this door has got a little bit loose, so I have to watch for that. So, put the Intercity away for now. We'll putting out the final HST for this journey for today is the GNR set, which originally got taken over by East Coast, and yes, you will see an East Coast set as well. Hopefully this summer. I'm hoping to get that one as soon as possible because it's one of the cheaper ones. But some people say, well, it's not as nice looking as, say, like cross country ones. True, very true. But you know, they are more cheaper, I think, because of the colour of them. I think more than anything. But it's pretty much the same body underneath. They're pretty much are the same powered units as well as the rest of them. So the only thing that's different, I guess, about them is they're just a little different in their own way. So here we got the GNR HST power car with GNR carriages, first class and standard class. I haven't got buffet car for this one yet. It'd be nice to get buffet car and a what do they call it? The other carriages, like the luggage compartment sets, where you can get the luggage carriage where they got, say, like bikes, parcels, mail, and things like that. And when I get the Curtis Rail HST pack, I'm hoping to, when I get that one, I'm hoping to actually get, but I'm hoping at least get one next year to get close valve set if I can, or by the end of this year at the very least, get that one nice and that. So there's the DNR set, the issue causing some problems. Instead, instinct derailment, I don't know, seemed to be an issue around the corner there. I've not seen any issues around there, but it seems to be, there's a signal around here, it's not quite strong enough for the in-city apparently, so I need to keep my eyes on that. If it's the in-city that's having the issue with the car. I treated myself to this model, given I was well, but as for the E-City, it was the one that I treated myself last year, as I knew for a fact that the sets of the E-City was something that's more affordable, because obviously they're hard to get, and I thought get myself at least the yellow one. There's a signature around here. You can't get any issues in time, none of it. Let's just find that way and see if we can just get some purple stuff to go after the 58s. And she's going to be putting this notes there. Some good issues, good signal oriented. Definitely fine, I was on the platform and I'm just waiting for the train to come by. That's what I do with the door, just waiting for the train to go through. Yeah, and the summer's day is waiting for the 43s to come along, and coming along here comes along the 43s, so it's 3 days from the maybe early 90s to early 2000s. They retired, these sets retired in 2008. The last time I saw them was in 2007, before they just got taken over by East Coast. She seems to be fine. It just seems to be the in-city causing the main issue today then. Castle was running fine, the GNR running fine. It's because the in-city, which is very strange. Which might need a clean up, probably a touch of oil. Track needs a good clean as well, which is probably what I didn't do it. But yeah, apart from that, I think the in-city would be running well if it wasn't for the lack of track being dirty and the control things. It's going to be running well with the insets. Yeah, in-city, it's incredible when she wants to move, but I don't get it myself. I don't know what's causing this one to just have like backfiring issues with the set. Last train to run this evening is the 58, Haljan 58. I don't have many 58s, this is my only one. She's in pretty much always brand new condition. Has been used a few times since I got her. Her buffers are prone to fall off. And the tank underneath is, well, I guess not there. But the buffers seem to be the worst thing. This train is the buffers. I don't know why. But the buffers seem to be just like, yeah, so strange. I've never seen an EWF 58, so I would not know, if I'm perfectly honest. I do not know how prototypical it would have been back in the day when they run 58. That was a pre-turn train for the 43s. I don't know if they were actually put into use for that reason. Who knows? I don't really know much about 58s, to be honest. I knew they were used for freight users at that time. That's what the main thing was. The main use was used by freight, which for a lot of people means when you're saying that you're wanted a freight layout for any type of freight train you put into service for. Yeah. She's got a weak signal. Right, okay. I'm hoping just at least bring around here. So hopefully we'll bring around here and hopefully we can get some running shots of her. I'll just get her moving. I think she's got a weak signal. No idea. It seems to happen a lot to the other trains. Is it controllers down? There's a small part of it, I guess. It could be the controllers on its way out. It has been used heavily since I had it, so nothing would surprise me if it does. There's nothing about it. Oh well, I guess the 58 is not something. I mean, it's probably because the 58 is, well, one of the older sets. She's not the oldest in my collection. She's only a year old or something like that. I got her. Did I get her last year? No, I didn't think I got her last year. I got her a year before. Definitely. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It seems the castle set was fine. And then the GNER was fine for the most part. It seemed to be the same ones that are running were the only ones that I've seen them in the video was the 58 and the Intercity for some weird reason. Don't know why those two in particular were causing issues. I have no idea. Again, let's go ahead and this video off this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video nevertheless. It was a bit odd video between the Class 43s, the 57 and the 58, and I did try to get around. And of course we also got the 87 and we got one in there as well. So if you did like this video, give it a like and subscribe. Keep up to date on my channel. Any future videos that I'm going to be doing, any current future video I'm going to be doing, all the way through until I basically start doing YouTube or video, which will be December of 2024 when I start making content, December of 2024. So anything from now till December 2024, there's going to be a lot of different content leading up to the last YouTube content creating. This will be Christmas Eve, so after Christmas Eve videos there will be no more no more final model array trains or anything kind of content. So this is the last year I'm going to be plugging it, so going to make as many videos as possible with the training channel, then content with the gaming channel, as well as my chat channel, and of course my chat channel for any maybe possible ideas for chatting about possible new ideas in the future, you know, the current future, the YouTube content, and she's good spot. Great. Anyway, if you did, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. And I'll catch you guys again very soon. Have a great day. Peace out.